Rockstar.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like when those reality TV people like superstar status.
Yeah, although...
Yeah. Speaking of which, Evan Marriott pissed off.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. He wants to. What happened?
Here's what happened.
Evan Marriott, by the way, the guy, the Joe Millionaire.
The unibrow.
And stupid.
And yeah.
Okay, you know he has a TV show?
But he's nice.
Right.
He has a TV show on the Game Show Network.
Called Fake a Date, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they heard you guys saying he was homeless yesterday and
Right.
called, Evan's not homeless. He owns 3 homes. He wants to clear this up, blah, blah, blah. So what happened was... Remember we had Star Magazine on yesterday?
Yeah.
And when you guys go over the stories, like before the magazine comes out, you just have the cover.
Right.
And it said he was homeless on the cover, but inside the story wasn't really that he was homeless.
Oh, so it was to clarify.
It was a misleading headline. We gave the headline, and now he's afraid that people are going to think he's homeless when he owns 3 homes.
Of course
Allegedly,
he
owns 3 homes.
He's going to call you from Seattle at 9 to straighten everything out.
What's he doing in Seattle?
Oh, he's very busy, Dave.
He's touring for his Game Show Network show.
He's
not
homeless
supposed
in
to.
Seattle.
He's golfing with me tomorrow at the LAPD celebrity
Look how
golfing.
busy he is. Seattle today, back here tomorrow.
What was that, homeless in Seattle? Is that
Sleepless.
a movie? Oh, okay.
It was adorable.
It was adorable.
It was a tearjerker.
Back before Meg Ryan was a whore.
And had stupid plastic surgery. I think I might be angry. No, but here's the thing. I just realized when I said he's stupid, but he's really nice. That's what you say to really, really fat chicks. Like about fat chicks behind their back.
That Evan Marriott's stupid?
No, you know how you go, she's like so fat. But oh my God, she is the nicest person. That's what we say about him.
Do you know what sucks, though?
What?
What about when they're really, really fat and not nice?
Yeah, that makes me laugh.
Oh, she's really, really fat, and she's an
We
ass.
By the way, I have an example to my left. Yeah, that makes me laugh.
Yeah, that's sad.
Actually, I'm glad that they're mean because I would be too. I'd be very angry if I was obese.
Yeah, me too.
I'd just be a big old fat cow that was angry.
Me too.
Anyway, can I tell you my theory about the celebrities gone awry?
Ah, please.
Okay. So, as you know, today we're doing our pilgrimage to...
Turn 2.
Turn 2.
Tortuga.
in Fontucky at the old NASCAR extravaganza.
Right.
And I did that Richard Petty driving experience, which, by the way, we have one to give away,
Right.
and I'm very excited. Thank you to them. And the adrenaline, I told you, it was like crazy. I was going 138 miles per hour, and then my new husband, Jimmy Johnson, we went like 170 miles per hour. It was just this like, I can't explain to you the feeling I got. And I
Right.
told you it was better than an orgasm. It's better than anything you can buy at jamiewhite.com.
Wow. And there's a lot to buy at jamiewhite.com.
Yes, there is, Danny. I'm glad you brought that up because today, no. Anyway, so it is like, it was amazing. And I love orgasms. I'm a huge fan of orgasms.
Me too.
And I believe it's truly, and I haven't done a lot of drugs, but I've smoked pot and I've, had some alcohol here and there. And I sniffed something that made my ears go wah, 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 wah when I was like 19.
This might be more information than we
Nitrous.
need.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
All right, so
She sniffed nitrous?
I know
you
what
put
she
it in a
meant.
cloth and you go, and you wah, 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 wah,
She's
wah.
a
that's not
huffer.
nitrous. You're
She's
a huffer.
Well, I did that.
What kind of trash were you hanging
Oh,
out
it's
with?
called Rush.
Right?
No, you don't
Rush.
put Rush in a
Remember Rush?
rag.
They put it
Yeah.
in, like, the
Yeah,
little
you
bottle?
Sniff it right out of the jar.
No, you spray. It's a spray of it, and you put it in a like a cloth, and then you inhale it. I don't know.
You're a huffer. It
just
doesn't
made
matter.
your ears go wah 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 wah. It was stupid. And then I also did that thing where somebody stands behind you and you breathe in and out.
Yeah, I did that.
and then you pass out.
Yeah,
and then
that
you come
scared
back,
me.
or you wake up with a huge headache. and then
Scared.
the kids were dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the things I've done.
That's a
but
fairly good array.
yeah, but I believe that there's no better drug than an orgasm. I mean,
Right.
there's just no better feeling. You can never capture it. It's just amazing, an orgasm. Until I went 170 miles per hour.
Now, what if you combine them?
I tried, but Jimmy wouldn't. But that's what I'm getting to.
Oh,
Okay, so here you are. You have experienced the most amazing thing of your life.
right.
It is my opinion that when celebrities get this rush of people and the concert, the rock star, if you
Right.
will, or even the race car driver that goes 180 and his adrenaline's pumping and he's going to die because a car might, hit his wheel or whatever, and he's going to race out or crash and all this stuff. You can't ever, you're always trying to achieve
Right.
that. And you can't ever achieve it over and over. So you end up, trying to find anything to make you feel like that again.
That's a valid theory.
You know what I
like
mean?
that theory, sure.
Like you can't, like every minute of your life can't be that rush, and you want it, and you need it, and it's amazing, and now you don't know what to do.
So now that you've experienced it, is this your downfall?
It's pretty amazing. I don't know what I'll do to top it, that's for sure. And like when I went to Australia and I told you I was in the Great Barrier Reef and all that was my dream. And then we talked about this, and then I did it, and now I was like, what do I do now? Where do I go?
Right.
So I think it's that same kind of, I don't know, it's a letdown. Like
Go faster.
I guess you touch little boys is my point.
Why don't you try jet fighter or something?
Yeah, before you move over to the boys thing.
Well, because I was going with Michael Jackson. Like why people do weird, like celebrities, why they go into weird places and do all these extreme drugs and you know, have their little vices like, you know, don't call me Prince anymore and just these weird things because they go nuts.
Yeah, but I think the drugs and stuff is a national, you know, serious problem. Where the leap to pedophile. You know, I had a couple of really big hit songs, and now I want to touch me some boys.
Well,
That's kind of an odd jump.
It is, and it's perhaps a piss poor example.
But your example in other ways, I think, is fairly accurate.
But because he, you know, he sang that song, I'm bad, and then nobody thought he was bad, now he wants to be bad.
Right.
Maybe like that.
I think between the
Shut up, it was a point. You don't
I think
have
between
one.
the cancellation of the Partridge Family and Ruben touching me
Right.
explains a lot of what happened to me.
Or is it because, you know, I don't know. I was just trying to think of like maybe like the priests. You know, they're supposed to be so damn perfect and so great and all this stuff. And there was this pressure to be amazing, perfect people. And then they're doing bad things and nobody knows about it. And they probably got off on the fact, not necessarily that's the little boys.
You're losing me.
No, not necessarily that's the little boys,
Right.
but the fact that they're doing something so wrong and everybody thinks they're so great.
Right, but where's the adrenaline rush in your
The
know,
adrenaline is doing
taking-
something so bad.
But you're saying doing something bad is a result of the adrenaline. And now you're saying that the adrenaline is the result of doing something bad.
That is true. I am saying that.
I have a Michael Jackson theory, and
Okay.
again, you know, just a theory. But
It's the glove.
maybe because he had his youth and his innocence taken from him when he was a child by being a performer,
They keep
that now
saying that.
he has this subconscious thing where he likes to take this innocence and youth away from little boys.
Oh, I hadn't heard that one.
I just thought of it.
That
right
was
now. I don't know.
Jack. That was a good one.
That's stupid.
Although you have Bobby Badfingers on your
Yeah.
shirt, and it says "bitchin'," so I don't really know how much I take you serious.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to you, man.
But don't you think like it's even when you date? I don't know. You date a rock star, right?
Right.
And then the next guy you date isn't a rock star. It's kind of a letdown.
Hey, Vince Neil's playing in my backyard tonight. Not kidding.
Why? I hate that guy.
I know. he's at the Greek with Leonard Skinnard.
If he is,
It says Leonard Skinnard in big letters. Then Vince Neil.
I actually don't hate him. You know, I mean, it just caused me a little grief, but that's okay.
That's what a weird bill.
Yeah. You know what you should do is take our friend Heidi and put her out in front of your house in a lawn chair. She was married to him, she dated him like for 10 years and married to him like, what,
An hour and a half.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Put her out in a lawn chair
I'd put Heidi out in the lawn chair.
with her little playmate outfit
Yeah,
on.
that'd be fun.
And she'll just have a sign, Vince rocks, while people are on their way to the Greek.
I'll wave.
Yeah,
Bye.
that'd be awesome. Anyway, that's my theory, and I think all of us have those examples in life where you can't get that rush again.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I do bad things now because I can't get a rush, but it is kind of hard to, like, you know, I mean, my example is dating a rock star or, you know, when I finally lived out my dream of going to Australia, you just don't know what to do next.
Yeah, it's hard to top the sniffing gasoline out of a rag.
It wasn't gasoline. It was some, like, hairspray or something. I think it was Final Net. Final Net rocked.
Dude, I can't believe after all the things I've done, I work with a huffer.
Yes, I'm a huffer. I was 19 and did it once and told you when, wah, 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 because I'm still not doing it. That's the difference.
I'm huffing.
Okay, we have to do our part and tell you, first of all, at the 10 westbound at Harbor,
Right.
they've just staged another truck driving protest.
Uh-huh.
All right, so here's what we got so far, you guys. If you're stuck, by the way, on the northbound Santa Ana, you already
You're
know.
not going anywhere for a little while.
Yeah, you already know about this. This is just a mess. And I don't know who these freaking truck drivers are. I mean, who they're trying to prove a point to.
Well, they're protesting what I'm getting is they're protesting the high prices of diesel fuel, but I just don't know who they're trying to send the message
Right,
to.
because what are we supposed to do about it? We're just stuck in traffic, you
Okay,
asses.
dude, it's cheaper. There you go. I did it.
All right, so it's the northbound Santa Ana at least all the way. Oh,
Chris is there finally.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
We got another one of those. Now 4 big rigs, West 10 at the 110 doing the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I just said that. That is.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with these people?
I don't think I'm going to get any sympathy, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
I agree. Yeah, okay, so tell us the 2 places so far.
North 5 at Atlantic
Okay.
and West 10 at the 110.
And now I understand they also have others planned
Right.
for the 710 and the 60.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
you know what's really scary about this, I have to say, is it shows us how easy terrorism can be
absolutely.
used against us.
The other thing is, and this might be a little off the point, but as the traffic guy, Chris, stop making surprised sounds. Pretend that you know about this stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of...
When Jamie says something, don't go, ooh, wow. You should you pretend like, absolutely. Yes,
Yes, ma'am, I
Yes,
knew
I
it.
heard about that. You're right. Yeah, you shouldn't be shocked about this
It's
stuff.
like hearing your surgeon say, whoops, you just don't want it.
Yeah, what do you say? I heard about this new blood transfusion. Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah,
Shocker.
dude.
Wow, never heard of that one.
So apparently these are being planned for all around the state, and this is going to be huge national news.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, and not to, talk about this because nobody needs a bummer on a Friday, but it does make you realize how the potential crippling effect that we have
That we all are vulnerable.
just with the freeways. Wow. I guess it's a good day to use the subways or whatever the hell those things are called.
Metro.
The Metro. All right, Chris,
Yeah, I have
thank
to
you.
get home through Griffith Park, I guess.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.
You'll be back. He'll be back.
I'll
in
be back in a
35
moment.
seconds.
Okay, bye. He wasn't very good, in my opinion.
Huh? That's neat. No, you're the traffic guy. This should not be news to you.
He's scaring me.
But he knows the locations of them.
Well, yeah, but I just said it.
Right.
I know, and I'm not out there.
He's not out there.
I'm not in a pretend helicopter.
Yeah.
Hey, Carol.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys are crazy.
Thank
But
you.
I enjoy. I listen every morning. But
Thank you.
anyways, my husband drives a cement mixer, and
Yeah.
he spends almost $100 every day on diesel, and like
He should ride his bike.
well, it's a little hard to carry 10 yards of concrete.
You know what? If he's not willing to put in the sweat equity.
Hey,
I didn't think they did it by pounds. I thought they did it by cubic feet.
Yards.
it is yards, but
Oh.
it's 10 yards. That's what
Oh.
I'm saying. It's 10 yards.
Ah.
But it's
He says it's 10 yards, but it's only 6.
Honey, he has 10 yards. Okay, Danny.
Okay.
Yeah, big concrete mixer. Okay. Hey, funny.
Crazy woman.
Funny long penis jokes. Always gets me going.
Always
Those and
got
fart
them
jokes
going.
I
Yeah.
love.
I know
Yeah.
it
Me
does.
too.
Yeah. All right. So Carol, $100 a day, huh?
Yeah, at least. I mean, so if you figure, I know that they get like maybe $68 a yard, but for every yard that they carry on their truck when they're delivering to a customer. But the point being,
That's why we're going with plastics.
Yeah.
Yep. Recyclable plastic. That's what we're going with to build walls and stuff.
Mhm.
good luck
Your
trying to
husband
build
is
a foundation
obsolete.
with plastic.
Hey, Carol.
Yes.
Well, why doesn't he stop gunning it and peeling out in his mixer?
It goes 55 if he's lucky. If
He's sitting there revving up the mixer. Vroom, ba, 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 ba,
Does
ba.
it get better gas mileage if he doesn't have the whole 10 yards?
No, it's all the same.
Wow.
Wow.
It just varies.
Do you
But
ever fold out that long extension thing just for fun and just turn the mixer on, just pour concrete places?
No.
Because it seems kind of
No,
fun.
But you
I'd
know
flip
what's
the
really
arm.
cool is that he does unload his truck into a pump.
That is
That
cool.
sounded nasty. And we can't have that because the FCC regulates the show.
I wonder, do you ever get inside that thing and just try and run like a big hamster thing?
There's only one good thing about these truck driving, what are the protests?
Okay.
One at the northbound Santa Ana, the traffic was backed up at least to the 91. However, now that one they moved the trucks.
Right.
They got the keys, they moved them.
Oh, they got the keys?
They got the keys out of their pockets and they moved them.
Okay.
And then the second one is at the 10 West at Harbor. And so the only thing good is that you can use the traffic as an excuse to get
anything.
Yeah, to get to work at 11 this morning. That's my guess. Like, oh my God, I was caught up in that thing, blah, blah, blah.
That might not even be an excuse. 11 would probably be reasonable with this stuff.
The only bad thing, if you've decided not to be a guest on this show, I guess you can use the traffic as an excuse.
Good thinking.
We've had a couple of people that have, we had this show, like, well, Stinch had the show, like, booked up.
Mapped out.
Back to back to back to back. And slowly, you know how it goes. Everybody changes nothing in regards to the show, but just things come up. Well, most of them have been using the old Traffarooski.
Yeah, we started off early with who? We had a little home run.
My
right
boyfriend,
with
Jimmy.
Dana.
Dana was a home run.
I loved her.
Yeah.
Dana from Extra was
Then
great.
it started to go bad.
And now we're waiting on George Lopez, which I think we get in the next break. But the NASCAR guys stuck in traffic in Kentucky.
Yeah, in Kentucky. By the way,
Turn 2.
we'll call your brother again too. I just want to know if he knows what's going on. Your brother's in what, turn 2?
He's turn 2.
Turn 2 in his
Winnebago.
Yeah.
His big old double wide Winnebago.
By the way, these truckers better not do this on Sunday because I'm driving to Kentucky.
Right, absolutely. And if you're driving next to a big truck right now, are you nervous?
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you think terrorist was the first thing I thought?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
First
they blocked
thing.
the freeway and they're going to blow up all the people stuck in traffic.
It also made us
Calm
realize,
down.
That freaked me out.
Hey, that's weird. Your
What?
brother hung up on me that day.
Oh, he must be hungover. Remember,
Tater?
it was a night out there. They stayed out there last night and partied
And they had 10
drank.
cases of beer.
And I had a tater, and I'm okay.
Huh?
Nothing. Just doing my own little show in my head. Is
Okay.
it funny?
Yes, you're killing.
What's his name?
Mark.
Mark in turn 2.
Hello.
Mark!
At turn 2.
Mark in turn 2!
Hey, guys.
How are you? Oh, you don't sound so good.
I feel all right.
Yeah?
The pilgrims have landed.
The pilgrims have landed. How long did it take you to get through the gates of
Hell.
Yeah.
Actually, when we got out here, they normally make you sit till 5, and they just were letting you right in. The place was, from the time we showed up, we were in our spot and parked within a half an hour.
Awesome.
Not bad,
Yeah,
not bad.
Very nice at the California Speedway. All right, so Mark, have you heard all the drama that's going on with the traffic?
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys. I heard it.
Yeah, and so Dale Earnhardt Jr. is stuck in traffic and can't call.
That's no good. He doesn't have a cell phone?
Oh, no, he has a
No.
Learjet, but he doesn't have a cell phone. Isn't that weird?
Somewhere Dale Earnhardt
great.
Jr. is going 4 miles an hour.
How funny is that? But supposedly, we're still supposed to get my husband.
Oh, Jimmy Johnson's supposed to call in, huh?
Yeah, he still is. And then also the other hot guy, they gave us all the hot
He's
guys.
super cute, this new guy.
Jamie McMurray.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
he's
huh, Mark?
You know what? He had a good orthodontist, this Jamie
Yeah?
McMurray. Oh, he is yummalicious.
Has he got a set of pearlies?
He does. Yes.
Mark's
yes,
getting just a little creepy.
Yes, he
No,
does.
actually, some of the ladies out here were talking about their daughters picked their favorite drivers based on looks, and his name came up a couple times.
Yes, I'm sure that's what you mean, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm covering quick, right?
Yeah. All right, so Mark, what were last night's festivities? Whoops. At the old turn 2. What'd you guys
ask him
do?
and you answer him all in the same thing.
I know.
Well, the pilgrims landed, and then the pilgrims drank, and the pilgrims cooked some carne asada.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we didn't stay up too late. We watched a little Survivor, and everyone was a little beat, so we turned it in fairly early. But we did some damage the time we were up. It was a little slow this morning getting going.
Now, who won on Survivor?
Sheehan got the boot.
Oh, that's a shame.
yeah.
That is a shame. What'd you think about that?
It couldn't have happened soon enough for me. She was
Yeah.
a little annoying.
So tell me your carne asada recipe. Tell me your carne asada recipe.
Tell you my carne asada recipe? Hey, that stuff's the ultimate barbecue food because there is no recipe. You just throw it on and go.
Yeah, all
Ah,
right.
very nice. All right, well, Mark, if we get one of these hottie patatis, we'll have your Asian wife talk to him.
Yeah, she's a Dale Jr. fan, but she'll talk to any of them.
Okay.
Oh,
all
that's
right.
sweet of
Well,
her.
we're no longer
She's looking at me like, don't put me through this right now.
we're no longer a Dale Jr. fan because he is in traffic without a cell phone, supposedly.
So are you coming to visit us in turn 2 when you come out on Sunday?
Absolutely, I am. I'm coming to see you on Sunday.
And guess what Jack got today?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Somebody from one of the stores here in Burbank brought Jack a custom-made Dale Earnhardt Jr. jacket.
Not kidding.
I don't think it'll fit me if it's for Jack, though.
Yeah, Jack's kind of a little wussy guy.
Jack's wearing it right now. He's Dale Jr.
and
Yeah,
dancing.
and he looks hot.
And has no pants on.
Right.
Jack's on the bandwagon?
Yeah.
Let's go, Jack.
Also, I'm gonna bring out to you Sunday the IMAX experience, that NASCAR movie. It's awesome. And later on today we have not Dale. What the hell is his name? Richard Petty. Richard Petty driving experience to give away. 1-800-B-Petty. All right, my darling. We will talk to you soon.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mark. So what makes a carne asada then if there's no recipe? If you just throw it on the grill?
He buys it already marinated. You just throw it on the grill and cook it.
Why isn't it just meat then?
It's marinated meat.
It's marinated meat, and it has a song.
What's that?
It has a song. And it
has a song?
Yes.
I'm sorry, the damn emergency alert was freaking me
and
out.
It has a song.
It's called Carne Asada. Carne Asada. What a treat. A hefty hunk of marinated meat dipped in mustard. Oh, what joy. I'm a Carne Asada boy. Oh, man.
That was awesome. What is
That was
that thing,
awesome.
Jack?
That freaked me out.
Oh, my God. Listen. What is it doing, Jack? We're all going to die.
It's the emergency alert system. I'm sure it's just a test.
Well, that's not good. What do you mean you're sure? It's just
Why is your microphone backwards?
Because I was having people hear what we're hearing because it's freaking me out.
Once the old school dot matrix printer gets done, I'll tell you what it says.
Oh, I love the smell of Xerox. I used to huff it.
There she goes again.
Remember that machine?
Ditto
From
machine.
school, the ditto machine.
That was a ditto huffer.
God, how old are we that's happened in our lifetime? There's kids, they have no idea the joys of a ditto machine.
No, you know what? It's just that we were the poorest school ever. The other ones had the nice copiers.
No. I was at Woodland Hills Elementary School, ditto machines. I'm sorry to burst your little poverty bubble there.
No. Do you know how poor our school was?
I know, but still, ditto
I
machines.
didn't have a Tandy computer. I'm not lying. All the other schools had computers. We finally got one Tandy when I was a senior in high school. And then you had to do all those instructions, remember, to get it to say hi.
Oh, right. Basic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a decade older than you. We had no computers of any kind ever. We didn't even know what they were.
I believe that. Damn it. But, Al Gore changed it all for us.
When he invented the internet,
Yeah.
God bless him.
Oh, thank the Lord. Isn't it weird, though, to see your daughter with a mouse and a keyboard?
She totally knows what to do, too.
Yeah,
it's really
bizarre. Anyway, I wish I had a ditto machine to huff right now.
weird.
We got a great big convoy. Oh, that's my favorite part.
Breaker 19. This
Darren's
here's
going
a rubber
crazy.
duck.
Loves
You got
this
a
song.
copy on me, Big Ben? Come on. Yeah, 10-4,
The
Big
rubber
Ben,
duck.
for sure. By golly, it's clean clear to Flagtown. Come
Telling
on.
you, my sister knows every word of this.
Yeah,
I
it's a
wish she'd
big
call.
God bless
there,
her.
Big Ben. Yeah, we definitely got the front door.
There's a convoy on the 110, right?
That's why we're playing this. We should make that clear.
Well, we're playing it because there's a convoy on the
Right.
110, a slow-moving convoy on the 110. There's also a stop, if you will, at, where is it? Jack, I can't find it. There's two different stop points, right? One just picked up, and that was... Right, and that at the 5, traffic backed up to the 91, but that one is actually rolling, I guess.
Right.
And then let's see here, what was the other one?
The 10 at the harbor. 10 at the
Yeah, thank
110?
you. Yeah, thanks. 110. Sorry, I didn't write it down. 110 at Harbor, and so that's the other one going. And now on the 10, there's also just a slow-moving convoy.
Right.
110.
110. I'm sorry.
And this here's a duck. Now, you
And
back
more
off
with the
them
late-breaking news
10-4,
is
about
George
5 miles.
Lopez.
Yeah.
Hi, George.
What's happening?
Did you hear about all this truck crap?
No, I didn't hear about it.
Where are you? Are you not in L.A.?
I am. I'm in my dressing room at Warner Brothers.
Well, here's what's happened on 3 freeways thus far, and others are planned. These truckers have blocked the entire freeways to protest the gas prices.
They've gotten out of their trucks and jumped into getaway cars and left the trucks crossing the freeway.
Now, is the 5 the grapevine affected?
No, it's fine.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's all I'm concerned about.
How are you?
I'm good.
Well, good. So we hear that you have a brand new episode tonight at 8 on ABC.
Yeah, what we did was we did a show where it's about my first trip to Disneyland because I didn't go really as a kid, but my grandmother never took me, so it's about all of that stuff. And then there's a contest that Disney put on where you could
win 10 grand. And believe me, they're not making it easy, man. Eisner doesn't want to give up the cash.
Well, this is not a great time for Eisner.
No, it's really not. And, he might win the contest. I don't know if he can.
That's not right. You work there, buddy.
Lopez got some huevos today, man.
Hey, I work there, but I'm not a slave, man.
Are you sure?
I got Les Moonves on speed dial.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I get that. That's the guy from CBS.
That's funny.
Hey, me behind Raymond, or Raymond's leaving, man.
Yeah, that's true. They got to fill that spot, don't they?
A couple of adjustments, and it's everyone loves Ramon.
If you were just white, though, it'd work out for him.
So funny.
Damn it.
So how many seasons you been on now, George?
This is, it's considered 3, but it's really 2 full. And then we did the 4, which people say, well, 4 episodes doesn't count as a season. But when you think that 17 shows premiered at mid-season and we were the only one that survived, and I just got to tell you, at some point I got to walk on my knees to a church in Mexico.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, because at one point you were up even against Idol, right?
Yeah, last year. And,
yeah.
Not since Rodney King has anybody taken a beating like that.
It just seemed mean. It just seemed so mean to put him up against Idol.
Yeah, the first thing.
Came in second, so if you're going to do anything, at least come in second. So
I'll keep that in mind.
we didn't. It didn't run me off TV, which it has done a bunch of other stuff. So.
Has it done it to other people? I wonder, Danny.
Shut up! It's a little tender area.
Also, hey, did you see Danny?
I didn't want to bring up any old wounds.
Hey, did you see that one show that what was it? ABC, I think, put on where a bunch of guys got in dresses. No, it was NBC, wasn't it?
NBC.
Yeah, they got in dresses. Thought that would be great.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Dick Clark, Mario Lopez.
Hey,
What I missed that day.
See,
It was every day.
yeah, but it was only on.
I was on that show. What are you talking about?
Did they make you wear a dress too?
I didn't wear a dress.
No, you don't push Lopez around like that.
We don't talk about Dick Clark. He's a diabetic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Damn it. I thought it was heroin he was shooting up. It was insulin.
And he's hawking his disease. The man can make money off
anything. I know. He's doing that home delivery service of insulin now. Dick Clark's insulin.
Right, where
And,
he actually.
and he's delivering it himself.
Right.
Yes,
He
yeah.
brings it- Hi, Dick Clark.
Him and Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon gives you the money to pay for the insulin.
It's just wrong,
I
that
think
guy.
people are keeping the needles and throwing away the insulin.
I hope he doesn't want to get one of those nasty diabetic foot wounds.
No, you
those
don't
are
want
great.
that.
No, those are nasty. Those just ooze everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen some homeless dudes with them, and I feel bad for those guys. That's when you reach in the ashtray and give them an extra 35 cents.
Yeah. If you have that, I guess.
Okay, so you got the new episode coming up, and it's about is it your first trip ever to Disneyland?
Well, you know what happened was that I didn't go. My grandmother never took. My grandmother was, rough, man, and she never took me because she was older, and unless it was, RCA night or gas company night, we didn't go anywhere.
Right.
So with her, I always went with friends and stuff, and then when we finally did go, all she did was bitch the whole time about the heat.
Yeah. And then those grandmas, they start smelling funny.
Well, and it's funny because she told me, she used to tell me before one place is, you better eat here because we're not going to eat there.
That's so true,
That's
isn't
so
it?
grandma.
Oh, my.
And everything was at the house. Like if I wanted apple juice, she'd like, $3. You crazy? We got apple juice at the
At the
house.
house. That's true, too. Oh, my God. You also have a Showtime special on May 30th, right?
Yeah, May 29th on Showtime. It's the first time I've ever had my own hour, so I think this is great for me because I did it at the place where Richard Pryor shot his Long Beach special 25 years ago. I dedicated the show to him, and I think it's the first time that people will see me, physical and animated, and I think the show's funny. I mean, it's all open to critique, but
Hey, you know what? Good idea that you think it's funny.
Yeah, though. You're cool with
I
that.
think it's funny. No, really. I mean, this stuff that people put out, they apologize before it even comes out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, that Geely movie or whatever.
Yeah.
So you've got that. You've got a new book coming out. You're a busy man.
So, hey, Danny, I waited
You're the new Mexican Dick Clark.
20-plus years to get some success, man. I'm not going to sit around,
Right.
Yeah,
You got to
good
move
for
while you got to move.
Yeah, well, the moving's good.
Well, first of all, it wasn't that hard to succeed. I mean, really, Eric Estrada never set the bar that high.
You know?
I lost 50 pounds and I sent him all my old clothes. I never got a thank you note.
Wow.
Oh, my God. All right, George, we're going to let you go. Again, tonight it's George Lopez, new episode tonight at 8 p.m. on ABC.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Thanks,
see you later.
buddy.
Good luck to you. Bye.
Yeah, I'm a home run every time.
Call Jamie.
By the way, thanks to our friends at Sports Gear, right smack dab in the middle of Burbank.
Wow,
Right.
Jack.
Wow, Jack, that wasn't really like loving it, was it, Burbank? The nice people at Sports Gear, they sent Mr. Burbank.
Mr. Burbank,
Mr.
yeah.
Burbank a nice little NASCAR jacket.
Custom Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yep.
Yes, and I think that you can go to sportsgear-racing.com or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be wearing it around Burbank riding my bike this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause
Go
it's
wild,
like,
man.
Yeah, like you're doing something. Right. Yeah, right. On your Huffy. All right. So our pilgrimage to the NASCAR races this Sunday continues. A couple of things. I guess that Dale Earnhardt Jr. is stuck in traffic without a cell phone, and he's in the convoy going 2 miles per hour.
That's kind of funny, the idea of him going 2 miles an hour.
My new boyfriend, Jimmy, or husband, actually, I'm going to marry
You've promoted him.
Yes. Jimmy Johnson, the hottest guy. Yummy.
Who's the other one, though? I like this guy.
You haven't seen Jimmy. This
really?
one's
That
Jamie.
guy's really cute.
Jamie. Jamie McMurray, he also is a NASCAR racer. And so supposedly, apparently, perhaps, they're also going to be on this show today. And then the pissed off Evan Marriott, who is not homeless.
Right. He is too.
He says
I
he's not.
read it.
He says he's not. In the meantime.
If he could learn to read, he'd find out he's homeless.
In the meantime, I know we should. I thought we would do a little form of Open Phones America, you
Yeah.
know, because we have the Michael Jackson thing going on. We kind of guessed as to why celebrities fall off the deep end. We talked about that. George Lopez is on the show. It's been full of things like that. And then also, do you have this one, Jack? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We also had a party last night, so we're a little, as you say, cobwebs in your brain.
I never say that, but I like it.
Yeah, because of things like this that happened last night at our station party.
This is a time where I'd like you to think about the lyrics, reflect, and collect your thoughts. Sweet Caroline, the good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe that.
See, that's where it went bad. And,
Yeah?
and then this was a Chuck the Engineer, and Chuck, by the way, has some talent. If you take a listen to this.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you've been kidnapped, tied up, and taken away here for ransom.
But then again, easy to sing because all you do is
It don't really matter to me, baby.
That's pretty good.
Everybody's got to fight to be free. Say you don't have to live like a refugee. Don't have to
Oh,
Wow.
all of a sudden the pips kick in.
You don't have to live like a refugee. Don't have to live like a refugee.
So that was our night last night.
That's
Welcome to
awesome.
our world.
By the way, again, stone cold sober human being did that performance on Pepsi.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, that's what a nut job he is.
Like this one.
Sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl.
I think two of your best performances, really.
Now that's the support I need, Jack.
Yeah.
When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be.
Knew how sweet a kiss could be.
Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me.
Pour your sweetness over me.
Hot sugar.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Honey, honey.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh.
All right, so that's a little look into our world
Yeah.
last night at Dimples. By the way, I love that place.
Very fun place.
Yeah, it's
It's
all
where
karaoke.
Kiefer Sutherland drops his pants.
Yeah. That's a guy that's got it together. Anyway, so let's do Open Phones America for a little while. 1-877-487-9999. That's 1-877-487-9999. Anything and everything. And by the way, this was just handed to us.
Right. Michael Jackson has, in fact, been indicted on 10 counts, including charges of lewd acts with a minor, attempted lewd act on a child, administering an intoxicant, and conspiracy.
Wow, that's
Yep.
not good. 10 counts.
Yeah, that's a tough day right there.
I think I've performed a lewd act before. Not with a minor, just for fun.
On this show.
Oh, yeah. By the way,
Yeah?
speaking of which, do you have the Oprah thing? Yeah. By the way, you know the FCC has been, like, just giving us grief?
Yes.
Just giving us grief, you guys. And so here's the thing. As you know, a long time ago, we talked about Oprah having a teen sex segment on her show.
Mm-hmm.
Where she got pretty graphic and she started talking about things that we are not allowed to say.
God, no.
I mean, I would be fired if I said the things
Right.
she said. So a bunch of radio people all said, hey, FCC bastards, why don't you take a look at Oprah's show?
Right.
And if you're going to fine us, and if we're so bad, then so is she.
Right.
We have this segment of the show that Oprah played. We had to edit all of it.
Right. Is there anything left?
I don't know. We had to edit all of it. And the FCC has decided, as of yesterday, that she is not indecent in this segment. And it
If we'd have
pisses
said
me
it,
off.
if we'd have said it, we'd have been indecent.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just, but we're not Oprah.
Right.
Oh, wow. It's just unbelievable. I swear to God, the FCC does.
Well said.
No, it just doesn't make sense. You know, if we're wrong, then she's wrong.
Absolutely.
You know?
I'm with you.
I mean, it has to be equal. It absolutely has to be equal. But they just have it in, I think, for radio. I don't know why, but they do. All right, so here is the segment on Oprah that we had to edit ourselves. Not her, but we did.
Right.
Let's talk about that secret language, Michelle. Yes. I didn't know any of this.
I've gotten a whole new vocabulary.
I did not know
Let me
any
tell
of
you.
this. Does
Salad tossing.
Does this
I'm
mean
thinking
I am no longer
cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes. Okay,
so-
I am
okay,
definitely
so
not
what
him.
is a salad
Okay,
toss?
a tossed salad is, get ready, hold on to your underwear for this one.
Yeah. Are we allowed to say that part? He just dumped the whole thing.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, because I don't even know if we're allowed to play that part now.
No.
I know he edited it, but I thought we edited out that part too.
I did too, and that was a good decision, Jack.
Yeah. Very nice. Jack Hines.
Jack just
Mr.
saved our lives
Burbank.
again. Yeah, because I don't think Oprah's even allowed to say all of that.
Now,
We just edited it, by the way. If you heard like a big, like, what happened, we just pushed it. Well, I didn't. Jack made an executive decision. It was the right one, and he
which
saved
is
our
really
lives.
smart.
Thank you for handing me that life preserver. Wow.
Because I have questions now, and I'm afraid to ask them.
don't have to edit that.
How do you know?
Because the FCC deemed that was not indecent.
You know what? He has a great point. He's right.
That's what right.
Yeah, the FCC says it's not indecent, so we could actually play the whole thing.
Now, can we even play?
I don't have I only have that version that I edited now because it was on the hard drive, but all of that is okay to play. The
Wow.
whole thing's okay to play.
You know what? You're right.
Right.
Now we can even take out all the stuff and play it. That is so unfair. Do you know that we're so scared that we just edited her saying just that one part because we feel like on radio we can't say it?
We feel like we can't say ass.
I know.
It's awful.
Wow.
Yeah, so she can say that, but apparently we can no longer advertise the salad shooter.
Right. Because then that's just wrong. I mean, see what I mean? The FCC makes no sense because I feel like we can't play that.
Right.
But they've said.
But they've said it's okay.
Right.
I feel dirty. Like, I don't think I want to play it so dirty.
It's dirty. That is dirty, man.
Wow. How can that be? Explain the rules to me.
I don't get it.
Somebody has got to explain the rules to me.
If that was a caller who said the same exact thing as Oprah, I would dump her.
You did.
Right.
Yeah,
and
right.
I did.
Right.
You dumped Oprah.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you just did. You just edited Oprah when the FCC said that was okay.
Right. Which doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
It's not
Wow.
okay.
Jack's a little full of himself now that I think about it.
No.
The government says it's okay, and you just go around editing Oprah.
This is crazy. I'm
Mr.
really
Burbank
confused.
just starts editing Oprah.
But isn't that confusing?
Yes. Very confusing. Because we would be, if not fined for saying that same conversation,
Right.
we would be up to our elbows in bosses. That's for sure.
Hey, that's implying that we'd be somewhere something up a creek. And when you imply it or suggest it, then the FCC will fine you. I read that.
Wow.
That's my favorite song.
What is?
That Uba Skank.
Uba stank.
Uba skank Jack. Uba skank Jack.
Stank.
Skank. Skank. I will fight you. Anyway, it's my favorite
Everybody
song.
wants to fight today.
I know. Gotta fight. Gotta win. All right, but guess what?
What?
It is time to win. Hopefully. I think
it's time to
for that
say
little
it and
backup
win.
of- yeah. Susan.
He backed me up last
I
night,
know.
too. Yeah,
How are you?
I am well. How are you, Jamie?
I am, I'm all right, Susan. Thanks for asking. I got a little carcinoma in my lungs, and but other than that, I'm good. Danny,
Oh,
you good?
lovely.
Tad queasy.
Dad,
Actually, yeah.
Danny's a little queasy. We had a little party last night, but we're good.
Sounds like it. Excellent.
All right. So, Susan, do you know what you're doing?
Yes, I think so.
All right, and you're playing Say It and Win, and have you been practicing?
I have, in the car.
Yeah.
And you sound like a naturally fast speaker.
I hope so. We can only hope. I'm so poor. I need this money so badly.
Oh, that's
now,
awesome.
now, how have you been practicing? Like what? Like.
Oh, in the car when they do it, and you're like, 13, I could beat that. Starting 8.7, starting 8.7,
See, I would take off a little bit of that, because, I think that eats up some time.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I just...
All right, but whatever it is that you've been doing, I wouldn't try and change it all up right
Oh,
now.
yeah, that's true, too. It's
You'll
like...
just get confused.
Right,
Oh,
it's like when you
great, I'm
train for
getting
the
mixed signals.
Olympics,
Yeah.
and then your coach
Right before
tells
you dive in,
Yeah,
the
it's
coach
like-
says, try this, and that's when you're a gymnast.
It's like when you're used to saying, like, I don't know, ass all the time, and then they come in, and all of a sudden after, 15 years, they say you can't say ass.
Right.
It's, like, really hard not to.
It's just like that.
All right, so, Susan, this is about you and not our problems. Say it and win. You get how many seconds on the clock?
You get 10 seconds on the clock.
That is right.
And I just have to say star 98.7 as many times as I can.
That's right.
All
and
right. Don't
each,
waste 'em.
Each time, my friend, you get $100.
Yay!
Yeah, it's that easy.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want to warm up a little bit, or you need anything, or
I think I'm okay. Yeah.
do you want a glass of water, or anything that
Maybe I should have a glass of wine.
Well, it's a
No,
little
it
early.
probably won't help you.
Yeah, that might make you
That
slur.
might slow me down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But that's okay. Whatever you need to relax. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm at work. I'm a temp at the Venice Family Clinic in Venice.
I would assume sometimes it would be in Venice, but yet sometimes they throw you off.
Right.
They do.
And they'll put it in like Marina Del Rey.
Or Westminster.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Bank of Downey
Right.
everywhere. You're right, Jack. Now, are those your supporters right there?
Those are my supporters.
Okay. Would they like to say hello or anything?
You guys want to say hi?
Yeah. Okay.
I guess not.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. When I say go, then. All right. When I say go, then you, of course. You would say what? You would start doing it, right?
I would start doing it.
Right. Okay. So let's just practice. Like like if I said go, you go.
Starting in
Okay. All right. You got it. All right.
yeah.
So like that. Okay.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Okay.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Starting 8.7, 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 starting 8.7,
Hey.
I got like none.
Hey, Susan. What were you saying?
starting 8.7, starting 8.7.
What happened?
You like became retarded.
We didn't ask you to say toy boat.
It's hard saying it so fast.
Oh my God! At one point, we were a different radio station.
Yeah.
We were like 78.1 or something. What the hell? How many did we get?
Well, if you want to count those, I get 13.
13. 13. That's $1,300 because I went to math college. That's how much you get. $1,300.
Thank you, Jamie and Danny.
You're more than welcome.
What are you going to do with the money there, Susan?
Pay some bills and maybe buy something for myself. Actually, it's my boyfriend's birthday tomorrow, so get something for him.
I know.
Spend the money before you have it,
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Well, congratulations,
Thank you so
Susan. No problem. And remember, we are star 98.7.
Yes, you are.
Right, and then you
Right.
kind of switched it around. But you know what? We'll let that go. We'll see.
Apparently we will.
Yeah.
Did I screw it up?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
I'll
God.
be one of those people in the car going, God, she stinks.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I'd love
I
to
got the
back you
money.
up, but you just sucked.
Yeah, and then you got all like kind of like something was wrong.
I thought
with
you were going to cry.
Yeah, like you had a stroke and still played.
Ew, well, no.
Ew, strong Brittany.
All right, Susan, hold on the line for your $1,300, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hold on. Oh my God.
Train wreck.
But she's so nice, you can't really be that mean. But yet we were.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Call Jamie